Hello everyone, Tutu Mora here with the Y, bringing you tools to feel well in your body, mind, and spirit. So today we're going to be working on strengthening the arms and the upper body. All you'll need is a TheraBand or a pair of yoga pants or anything with a little bit of a give in it. And we're going to be standing for the whole time, so you don't need a yoga mat either. Okay, so let's take a couple steps back here and we'll warm up just a little bit. So you can set your yoga pants aside and let's bring those arms out to either side here. So taking a second just to let the shoulders drop away from the ears. And we'll slowly flex the hands. So let yourself reach through that heel of the hand so you get the stretch all the way down the arm here. And then you're gonna curl your fingers in, rolling out your wrists, opening the hands back up. So I'll turn to the side so you can see what this looks like. Rolling in and opening back out. Again, reaching through the heel of the hand there. So let's do that one more time. And then again, still reaching through the heel of the hand, we'll take this into a little side bend. So now it'll feel as if you're pushing that floor and the ceiling away. Before we take that to the other side, gently side bending here, giving yourself a little reach up maybe through the back of the armpit, and we'll take that one more time here to each side. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab that pair of yoga pants or your TheraBand, whatever you are equipped with there at home. Okay, so we're gonna start by just holding the band or the yoga pants here. Your palms are gonna be facing up, and we're gonna be working on just opening up and stretching that rotator cuff here. So you can choose your resistance. If you feel like it's a little bit much, you can always widen your grip on the band so that the tension is a little bit less. Or if you want more tension, you can bring your hands closer together. So we'll start here by finding our posture. And so what that's gonna feel like is standing with your feet planted hip distance apart. Your heart is gonna feel like it's on a little string up towards the ceiling, so not out in front of you, but rather up. And then that heart space is gonna feel like it is slightly behind the heart. So maybe that feels a little bit funny to you, a little bit incredibly straight, but that should just give you an impression of maybe how, we start to slump as the day goes on. So this can also be strengthening that posture as we work. Okay, so holding onto that posture, we're gonna just gently open the band and close it here. So really letting that posture remain stable. We don't want the rib cage to flare out as we open the band. Nice and slow. Only bringing the band as wide as you can keep that posture aligned. And so we'll just do two more here, nice and slow. Opening that band, keeping the shoulders down and away from the ears. Last one here. Nice. Okay, so now you're gonna change the grip on your band so that your palms are facing down. And we're gonna bring that band down against the thighs. And so here it's gonna feel a little bit like you're punching the floor and then reaching back through the triceps. So let's get the feeling of that as the band becomes, leans against your thighs here, punching the floor, reaching back through the triceps. And now keeping that outward resistance on the band, we're just gonna bring the arms up overhead, keeping that posture, bringing that band down behind the head. This is a spot where you really will be tempted to flare those ribs out, but see if you can keep that posture in alignment. Arms come back up and over, nice and slow, keeping the shoulders and away from your ears. Band comes down against the thighs, punching the floor, reaching back through the triceps. And then you can close the band if you need a break, or you can keep that resistance out because we're gonna take that up again. Almost feeling like the air is a solid, so there's a little resistance against you as your arms come up. Coming back behind the head here. And taking it back up. Keeping that resistance outward on the band as you bring the arms down. Band comes against the thighs, punching the floor, reaching back through the triceps, and we'll take that again. Arms come down. Keep that posture, keep that throat behind the heart. Keep those ribs from flaring. Pressing against that air as if it were a solid. As you come down, band against the thighs, punching the floor, reaching back through the triceps, and now let's pulse back through the triceps. Let's take that 5 more times. And then rest, closing that band, giving yourself a little shake out here. And then we're gonna take that sequence, we're gonna do it 4 more times. So let's start by opening that band, bringing it against the thighs, punching the floor, reaching back through the triceps, bringing that band up, behind the head. Again, against the thigh, punching the floor, reaching back through the triceps, 3 more times. And pressing that band against the thighs, punching the floor, reaching back, twice more here. And if you need to loosen the resistance on that band, that's totally fine. The most important thing is that you keep that posture in alignment. So we really want to be strengthening that aligned posture versus strengthening a posture that's maybe a little bit slouched. So last time here. Bringing that band down against the thighs, we'll pulse back 5 times, reaching through those triceps, and rest. Give yourself a little shake. And now we're gonna bring the band up overhead. So you're gonna bring your hands maybe a little bit closer together, about shoulder distance apart here. And you can bring your feet together as well. And what we're gonna do, you're just gonna reach up using the back of the armpit. So as if you're just reaching up at the back of that armpit there. So we're gonna start with the right side, reaching up, keeping that gentle resistance on the band, and little micro side bend. And we'll take that over to the other side. Reaching up, micro side bend. 1 more time to each side. Last time, reaching up through the back of that armpit. And bring the arms back down. So last thing that we're gonna do here, you're gonna bring the band around behind you. Making sure you can see me here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a gentle outward pressure on the band. And then we're gonna reach back, as if I'm reaching back towards the camera through my triceps. And then back down. So reaching down first, again, as if you're punching the floor, keeping that outward resistance on the band, and then reaching back through the triceps. Closing the band. So bringing yourself out, down, and back. 3 more times. Bringing yourself out, down, and back. Twice more, out, down and back. Last one. out, down and back. And closing that band. You can go ahead and set the band aside so we won't need it anymore. We're just going to gently stretch this out. So let's start with the left side now, just bringing that arm out towards the side and finding that space where you feel a little stretch, probably the most stretch down the arm here. So maybe it's a little bit further out to the side, maybe it's a little bit in front of you or to the back. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So finding that spot where there's the most stretch. And let those shoulders sink and reach through all those fingertips. And so now we're gonna bring one ear towards one side, mega stretch on that opposite side here, and a gentle reach through the fingers. And we're gonna just take little head circles, keeping your ear towards that one shoulder, and we'll reverse. Bringing your head back to center, and we'll take it over to the other side. And now you have the mega stretch on that other side, and we'll take that in little head circles. Reversing here. Head back to center, and you can let those arms rest. Okay, so I hope that you found this supportive. I hope that you feel a little bit more upright, you know, a little less slouched over, and I hope that you feel a little bit stronger as well. So that's always the goal. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here next time on the Wise YouTube channel. Take care.